now blaming every Muslim for every one of their problems. Stop being so woke. And we'll debate all this with my panel in a moment, but joining me now is Tricia McLaughlin, the Assistant Secretary for Public Affairs at the Department of Homeland Security. Welcome. First of all, there are lots of legitimate issues with immigration in the United States, as indeed there are in my country. And I've said this a few times on my show recently, that I think most Americans agree with the extraordinary success of the Trump administration in basically shutting down the southern border after how porous it was under the Biden administration. Most Americans I've spoken to agree that if an undocumented person in the United States commits a crime separate to their status, they should be deported. The flashpoint comes when you get to the next stage, which is people who are being rounded up and perhaps deported simply for being undocumented, and that's a more contentious issue. But we now have a new flashpoint in this debate following the appalling attack on the National Guard by an Afghan who'd been brought here obviously from the war, where that person had helped with America and the allied forces there. But you also have this issue with the Somalians. I guess my question for you is, can we make forceful points about these things without descending into what many people think is deeply inflammatory rhetoric? Whether it's what I just quoted there from Valentina Gomez about dirty Muslims, or whether it's the president himself, calling Somalia garbage and all the rest of it. Do we have to be more careful?